give us a little taste. What's one thing we got to stop doing immediately? Like, should this be in a lockbox at night? Should we tape our things?
I
Jason
hate
has
to
a little bit
say
of a
this because
tinfoil hat, so yeah.
it
Sorry.
cuts into my business. But social media, unless you have a reason, my reason is because there's so many idiots that continue to use it. Makes my life easier for open source, right? So I would
Yeah.
say as hard as it is, but we have businesses, right? So we
Yep.
have to be involved,
Yep.
right? My main reason to start it was to keep in communication with guys overseas
Yeah.
that I don't get a chance to see a lot that I'm still friendly with. Well, now that's what Signal's for, right? So pretty good and pretty good encrypted messaging. But I would say remove that social media from you. But how hard is it from your kids? First off, it's a mental, for mental health, it's the worst thing a kid could be
Oh,
involved in because
100%.
it makes it look like everybody else's life is fantastic, which is bullshit, right? But if I have the first thing I do with a client is do an audit of their social media
Mm.
and look at the stuff they're admitting to and point out 15 things. What are you, stupid? Look at
Yeah.
this. You're telling them you're away for 3 weeks with all these. We have carjackings every not in my house because I'll shoot you. I'll tell you right now. I'll shoot you right from the window. I can't run anymore, but I can still I'll pick you. I'll put it what lobe of the ear you want it in. I'll put it right there. But ultimately, my point is that to me, for guys like us, where we can reduce it or where we can use services that I have to bury it, right? So still use it, but use it as somebody else. Who the hell cares what we do, right? Like, who really cares that we're out at Angelica's and Seabright eating the best chicken parm? Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. But you need to do it for your business. I need to do it for mine. We have a service where if you're a high net worth, that we can make up a story that you just moved from Morris County to Monmouth County. Here's your new house.
I love it. So,
Beautiful.
so some of the things that he does is risk mitigation, threat intelligence, even event security, due diligence if you need it. So it runs a full gamut. I'm going to put a link below. So final part, we'll put a link below. So don't worry about that. We got you covered. But on the shorts, the way I found you, Jim, you told the story. You don't got to say the name, but group of guys were raiding a mob boss's house, and the mob boss had some pretty daughters, and they were here, and the son was there. If you can conclude with that story, I think it'll be a
It's
fun
a
one.
great it's a great story. So, it's common knowledge that anytime we're hitting a house, there's a contest. This sounds awful, but there's a contest to find some type of disgusting paraphernalia, whether it be drug wise or
Yeah,
sexual wise. And then there's like, that guy gets free coffee that day. That's because we're poor people. We're
yeah.
government servants, man. We're
Oh
poor.
my God! If you
We
if you
wait until
raided
life is
Jason's
over.
house, forget it. You pay dirt.
So anyway, everybody's looking. The daughters were beautiful, so everybody's like, so they come out and holy mackerel, look what she has. And of course, the daughters are smiling at you the whole time, like, yeah, whatever. Then there's a little kind of house off to the side where the son was living, and we find the biggest dildo of all in his room, and then a pot, kind of a marijuana pipe that's shaped like a dick, right? So that is the thing that got him to flip, that got the bottom to flip,
Oh my
because
God!
at that point in time, this is early '90s. That's a liability. That's a liability as a guy. So if somebody would have found that out, it could have been an issue, right? So that was our deal. But it was an interesting piece. Yeah, on the J3 side too. Think about me. I'm an assessor.
Yeah,
I'm your assessor, man. That's what I want to do for people. I want to get your life where it needs to be. So let me worry about all the shit that I've done my whole life. You go do your thing. You
yeah.
be the man. You be the high net worth guy who's saving the world another way. I'll do the rest.
I love it. So we're gonna put a link below. We're gonna have you back soon, Jim. This has been
Love
more
it.
than fun. And thanks for checking out the Armchair MBA, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.